Update 1 on Typhoon Nangka, which is currently located in the Western Pacific, not too far from the Mariana Islands, so it is still some distance away, with winds of 140 miles per hour and a pressure of 933 millibars. The storm is expected to progress towards the northwest, affecting the northern Mariana Islands, possibly as a Category 5 storm, and then continuing towards the northwest and eventually curving towards the north. We expect near the Japanese Ogasawara Islands, where it will gradually weaken but could possibly affect all of these islands in its path with some venom and ferocity. Right now it's located 14.3 degrees north, 153.4 degrees east, and certainly has the potential to intensify much more, reaching super typhoon status appears fairly likely, and Category 5 status also on the cards, I would say, with its current intensity and the way it's been intensifying recently. Typhoon Watches in effect for the islands of Agrihan, Pagan and Alamagan in the northern Mariana Islands, as outlined there. On the very northern part of the island chain, Guam is at the very southernmost extremity. So there they are in Typhoon Watch. That means that we could be seeing typhoon conditions occurring there in the next 36 to 48 hours. And of course tropical storm force winds we may see sooner. Looking at sea surface temperatures, fairly warm, around 28 degrees, nearly 30 actually, especially as the storm progresses towards the northwest. You'd think it'd get cooler as you go north, but at this time if you're in the Western Pacific, that's not the case. It actually gets warmer as you go further towards the northwest, at least at the moment. Looking at wind shear right now, it's really low and decreasing really rapidly, I suppose, as well. So that really shows how the conditions are looking all more favourable for this storm in the next 24 to 48 hours. And Category 5 certainly seems on the cards. There's a little image of it there, the water vapour in the shadow of Chan Hom, sort of, even though Nangka is the stronger storm, it is smaller. Here's the latest satellite image with NDIs looking pretty good. Not the most well-defined eye you've ever seen, not consistent with a Category 5 storm for instance, so a little bit of improvement required there, but it's certainly coming, and the storm has been looking much better than it has been doing, say, last night for instance. And you can see its progression towards the northwest looking pretty good. A little bit of dry air to the southwest of the storm, which seems to be fizzling out, so any threat from that appears to be gone now too. Around the world right now we have some invests as well. 91C with a 40% chance of development in the Central Pacific, 96E with a 90% chance in the Eastern Pacific. We also have Tropical Storm Linfa and Typhoon Chan Hom, which could also become a super typhoon in the next few days. It's such a hectic time at this moment in time. 39 tropical storms have formed so far in 2015 around the world. 23 have gone on to become Category 1 hurricanes or higher with 74 mph winds, and 15 have become Category 3 storms with winds of 115 miles per hour or higher. That's only 6 away from the whole of 2010 already, and it is near, if not at, record levels. You can follow Force 13 on any of our outlets. The website, force13.com, is under renovation at this time, but we do expect to see a new website coming up in the next month or so. You can also follow us on YouTube, of course, that's probably where you're watching us right now. Facebook and Twitter at Force13, all in text. You can also speak to me on Skype at Fool13. It's time in numerals for Tropical Weather Chat and to join our chat room where you can discuss the current situation with fellow storm trekkers. We're also going live this evening at 10 PM UTC, July the 7th. Look out for the link to that event on our social media pages, which it will be posted at some point with the link. That's all for now.